Hello, my name is Justin Tilley, and this is my project 2 for MDF1. And for this project, we um, we started out with a tabbed um, application where the first view it's part of a nav view controller, which has two other views attached to it. I just called them Nav View 1 and Nav View 2. The second view has let's see if I can find it, has a table um, inside of it, a table view that then transfers over to a detail view, giving it a little bit more information about the selected item. Then the third view on the tab is was basically freeform. Um, so what I did was just had a basic stepper in there. We had to work with an object, so I just have when you select a year, it outputs into these two labels here um, some information. Um, so for the topic that I chose for this application was um, basically between mobile networks and the technology of cars, how they work together, similar to OnStar and the Sync from Ford, and just basically how the technology is moving forward, how they're working together and creating a better user experience for both. So I will display that on the iPad. Okay, so here on the iPad we have the first view, which is the navigation controller. Um, it's kind of hard to see, but there's a button down here at the bottom that just says "See More," and what that does is opens up the first view attached to the that first initial view, and basically it's a summary of the article um, from the topic that I chose, and then you hit next, and it continues on to more of the article, and it basically just gives you a rundown of the history of telematics and just how each manufacturer kind of works with it, and actually more of into the future of it. So we'll go back and we'll do the second tab here. This is a table view of each auto manufacturer that works with a some sort of network in their vehicles. You can select them, and it just gives you like the name of their service, what kind of style. Embedded means it's it works strictly in that vehicle. There's also ones that are smartphone driven where you plug in your smartphone and it gets that information off your smartphone and uses that mobile network. Best option just basically tells you their best option that they offer with their service, and then also the network that they run off of, and then an image of the manufacturer logo. We'll go back, run through. See, Ford has the Sync. It runs off of a smartphone. Um, the best option. They do a lot with the smartphones. They do like the voice text messaging, social media, voice recognition. They also run off of a embedded Windows system. So even though you use a smartphone that could be Android or iOS based, it will run through. They have a operating system built into the vehicle, um, which I also have the reference and link to the article down here. And then in the third view is basically um, from the article, it's forecasted cars, the sales of them by year, which we have a stepper right here. It tells you the year. These are in million units, million cars. Um, the embedded and device driven. And as you select, it comes up. See, in 2010 they started with the device driven telematics, and it took off faster than the embedded did. And you keep going up, and then it goes into forecasted, which is basically, we have 2017, which obviously hasn't happened yet, and basically tells you what they believe is going to sell. Um, so that was the application, and as you can see, it was um, the most we've ever done on iOS. But I was really excited with this application. It really shows the capabilities of what we've learned so far, and working with the tab view was a great experience because I was looking forward to that, and also the navigation. A lot of applications that I see use the navigation bar, and it was a pleasure working with it, and I can't wait to learn more next week. Thank you.